good.
What did I do wrong in my past life?
Jess had a talent that was something special.
That was brilliant. Really good.
Yeah, almost as good as a man.
And a family that was something else.
Mrs. Bammer, you must be very proud of your daughter.
Not at all. And you three shouldn't encourage her.
Girls aren't supposed to play soccer.
My mum's never wanted me to play. You just can't take no for an answer.
Whoops.
Oh, will you both pack it in? I'm not going to give it up.
All I'm saying is there is a reason why Sporty Spice is the only one of them without a boyfriend.
This spring,
I don't want you running around half naked in front of men.
We've been invited to play in Germany this Saturday.
There's going to be an American scout there.
I can't.
What are you going to have to give up next?
it's about knowing what's right,
She's got tremendous potential.
I think we know better our daughter's potential.
following your heart,
He likes you.
Think so? Oh, you're quite pretty, you know. You do something with your hair and put a bit of makeup on, look all right.
and finding the strength
Why are they so frightened to let you play?
This is taking me away from everything they know.
Whose life you live in, Jess?
to bend the rules. Fox Searchlight Pictures presents the international smash hit everyone's cheering for. Bend It Like Beckham.
This is where you spoil her. No, this is how it started with your niece, running off to become a model wearing small skirts.
Mum, she's a fashion designer.
She's divorced, that's what she is.
The Indian version of American Idol. I hope you brought your earplugs.
This is great. This is where the girls tease the boys and the boys tease the girls.
Brace yourself, Darcy. He's about to transform into the Indian MC Hammer. What are they like?
What are they saying?
Oh, these pretty girls fluttering temptingly like kites without string.
सोनिया दे रंग देख लो बिना डोर तो है उड़ती पतंग देख लो
Like milk and honey. You make alu gobi, he'll make the money. Every day will be the same according to his plan.
Forget what you want. Mr. Coley's now your man.
No life without wife. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I just want a man with a real soul who wants equality and not control. I just want a man good and smart, a really sharp mind and a very big heart. I just want a man not scared to weep, to hold me close when we're asleep. Oh yeah! I just want a man who loves romance, will clear the floor and ask me to dance. I just want a man who gives some back, who talks to me and not my rack. I just want a man whose spirit is free, will hold my hand, walk the world with me. Oh yeah! No life
4.5 years after the rape of a girl from Mizoram, Rock, New Delhi, a trial court has held the man arrested guilty. But the defense claims it's a case riddled with inconsistencies.
They were asked to pick up all those women who are having more than 2 children.
It's a reality that angers women's rights advocates who are determined to stop improper sterilization. They say doctors are under pressure to fill quotas and get bonuses for reaching them. But many women are rounded up without proper knowledge of what is going on and are operated on in horrific conditions. Some have even died from excessive bleeding after the operation.
They do not believe on their dignity of life.
For the government, its job is done, another woman who won't add to India's burgeoning population. But for Devi, the dehumanizing experience has left her feeling more of a number than a citizen.
So what I hate about being a woman in India is the gender stereotyping, which is so huge. I just hate that. Girls can't do this and these are meant only for boys. I hate it.
I hate being a woman in India because nowadays it's going bad and we are not getting in equal respect as men.
What I dislike about being a woman in India is that you are not considered a unit. A woman in most parts of India is expected to conform to someone else's ideas, someone else's lifestyle. Yeah, so that's one thing that I really hate about being a woman in India.
I hate to be a woman in India because all men will not respect the woman and they will see women like a cheap. I love to be in India like a woman because motherhood is the most respected in India.
I love to be a woman in India because they are culturally respected.
Lots of things. I love lots of things about being a woman in India, especially in the new India. I love what I'm wearing, that's Indian. I love lots of things. I love the fact that I can now voice whatever I want to and just be myself in the new India. So I love that.
Well, I think the sense of powerlessness among women in India is something that goes across caste and across religion. It's widespread. And there's a frustration about it. As Julie said, there's a deep vein of frustration in the country, and I think that's what we're seeing, that this one case has sparked off. This citizens' protest didn't come out of nowhere. It's not a new issue. There has been sexual violence against women in India for many, many decades, but I think this sense of a new feeling of kind of liberation about being able to take to the streets and say something about it is why we're seeing so much action right now.
Hello and welcome to the special edition of We the People. The outrage, the outpouring of anger after the gang rape of a young woman in India's national capital has led many to ask whether this is an opportunity for systemic change, or as the headlines fade, will public anger diminish as well, and will it be back to business as usual? For the next 1 month, this program commits itself to a campaign from across India for systemic change. We promise to focus on what we're calling every woman's battle. We're going to be looking at some of the things that unfortunately we still haven't learned to discuss openly. We'll be looking at issues that range from marital rape to the misogyny of popular culture and how women are depicted, for example, in our cinema, in our songs and in our advertisements.